Greetings, Benjamin J. from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, I've been doing a series of experiments trying to find some easy way to touch up the paint on these old engines just to make them presentable. And short of repainting them, there's little you can do to actually hide this. This is where the paint is actually chipped away. And the paint is thick enough that you can actually feel these chips where the paint is missing. So there's no easy way to cover this, to blend it so it looks completely original. But I found a really simple way to do this, actually. And I'm using what's called an Art Skills Jumbo Marker. And it's very much like a magic marker, but as you can see, it is just absolutely gigantic. And you can touch up this paint virtually instantly with this. As you see, and you can cover 90% of this missing paint just using this marker. It's really simple and it's really fast. And when it dries, it looks nearly identical to the original paint, with the exception of it has a sheen to it that doesn't match the rest of the engine. But there's an easy way around that. As you can see how quickly I just touched this all up. I mean, it is just really, really fast. So just let it set for a minute or so. And then we just zap it with some oil. And it just blends this stuff absolutely perfectly. And it just absolutely disappears. So I'll just let that set for a second. Come over and get some oil. And I have my paintbrush handy, of course. So what we're going to do is put 1 drop of oil right here. And we'll just take this oil and spread it around real quick. And I don't know if you can tell, but every place that we have touched up is now exactly the same color as the rest of the engine. It just literally disappears and blends in, especially when you zap it with this oil, because it rejuvenates the paint next to it and just blends it all together. And in just a matter of a few seconds, you can go from a really terrible looking nasty engine that's missing a ton of paint and touch this up in a minute or so, and you can touch up every spot on this engine in about 10 minutes. And like I said, use the marker, let it set for 20, 30 seconds, something like that, to let it dry. And then zap it with some oil and a paintbrush. And all of that paint just blends together. And you would never know the paint was damaged on this Marx locomotive. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on that. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.